What's poppin', you are? It's your girl, Amani Sharifa. What's up? What's goody? What's good, yo? Shout out to all my Bommiishells. That is too nice. Back into your girl channel. What's up, mamas? What's good, you are? So, baby girls, on to these girl talk episodes, we are going to be whopping about a 100 topic today. I'm talking to my mamas all about adopting a wife up mentality, babies. Oh yeah. Adopting a wife up mentality, mamas. So, I'm gonna be giving you just some 100 advice, like what this means, what this is all about, and stuff like that. So, let's go on. We're gonna hop right on into it. Let's do it. Sure. Thank you again for tuning back into your girl channel. What's up? What's motherfucking good? Yeah. What's poppin', babies? What's goody, mamas? What's good? So, on to these girl talk episodes. Like I said, babies, we are going to be whopping all about wiped up mentality. You know what I'm saying? You really adapting that type of energy, babies, of being wiped up, having that mentality of being wifey. Oh yeah. So, I really, like, I gotta rub with my bushes about us today. You know what I'm saying? Because I really want my girls to understand that this is like, a mentality that you really got to have, babies. If you're really on a stage where, let's say, girl, like, you are through with the games. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you've already been through like toxic ass relationships where you was done like mad dirty or whatever like that. Or it was a case where you were being toxic, or it could have been a motherfucking case where it was like, you were just having fun. You were just dating, talking, and tingled, having fun. You weren't like trying to be dating serious or anything like that. Or if you were talking or tingled with people, you weren't looking to take those people serious. Like you were just having fun. You were living your life. But it's like you're done with those phases. You're done with toxicity, power with dudes or whatever. So like you got that mentality, babies, where you don't want to deal with that shit no more with nobody. Maybe you want a fully committed relationship, or you want something that eventually will lead to marriage, but you're not looking to do shit with motherfuckers out here that like they're wasting your time. So that could be a reason why it's like you feel you just gotta cut that type of shit off in your life because you had enough of it already, And no matter what age you are, you could just be in that phase. Now also, you could be in the type of energy, babies, where you really want butter for your damn self. And by wanting butter, it's not just only about like surface level shit. When it comes to like your finances, your career, your status, your material possession, like hell no, bush. Like you really about to be stuff a Lord God, the universe, the Lord, the Holy Spirit, the divine, the Most High, whatever names we words that you want to call God. Fine by me, babies, because God got multiple names, you ain't shame. But by the grace of the Lord God, you really feel like as a girl, babies, that you really want better for yourself from an introspective as well. You're mature one. You're growing, you're elevating, you're changing, you're evolving. And you don't think like the way that maybe you was thinking before. Hey, Shane, you don't have that same type of like mentality and amateur way of viewing things, or pushover kind of way of dealing with things. You actually, by the grace of the Lord God, is really being motherfucking assertive in your life. But you want better, and it starts from inside first as well as out perspective. So you could already be the type of girl where you got shit pop up for yourself and you want to do more from an out perspective. Or you could be a girl, well, shit, like, you may not have that much pop-up for yourself, baby, from an out perspective, but you're trying to work towards that. Like, you're really trying to work towards those goals, dreams, aspirations. But either way, sweetheart, no matter what you got going on, from an out perspective, or what you're trying to work towards in that way, introspective-wise, your ass want better for yourself. You want to either continue to ascend and become a better girl, or you want to get on that path. So you gotta know, like, if you're in that hour of what I just described, this is the motherfucking perfect time, baby. Listen to your girl. This is the perfect time for your ass to adopt that wife up mentality. Hey, Shane, like, I'ma keep it wild with you, mama. This is the perfect time because you are in that state of mind where you want better for yourself. Overall, everything, that I just described was basically describing a woman that wants better for herself. Because you're in that phase where you want to grow, elevate, change your son. You ain't saying? Rather if you're already on that path of doing that, or you want to get on that path, babies. But this is the perfect time for you to start realizing, my girl, like, but you got to adapt that white mentality if you don't already have that. You ain't saying? Today is really for my bushes out here that fall like that. Like, when you really want better for yourself and you're really trying to do good things now so that way it can impact your future in a really good way. So having the wiped up mentality, it really don't have anything to do with like a dude. It's not about like doing all of the shit for purposes of a man. You know what I'm saying? But it's really about just understanding that a lot of the universe is really guiding you, mama, to do better for your damn self and all different areas of your life. And it's really about you just adapting, being your own support system. Your own biggest shame motherfucking cheerleader and champion that's gonna beg yourself up, my girl, for you to do better, for you to push yourself more. You know what I'm saying? More than what you ever have in your life. And it's not saying that, when you adopt the wiped up mentality, but you gotta be perfect and shit like that, you're never going to make a mistake. No. You ain't saying like, girl, you already know, baby. Have you tuned into my channel? Was one of the loyalty laws, facts of life, that nobody's perfect other than a Lord of the universe. Oh, power. You know what I'm saying? So it's not to see that you're going to be perfect, but you are going to strive to do better. You know what I'm saying, babies? That's really what it's about. When you are trying to be on that path where you really work towards having better for yourself and doing better for yourself. So, wiped up mentality is a lifestyle. It's a mentality. It's a power. It's an energy. It's a mind thing, that you really carry as a girl. So when you talk about, being that wife to yourself, what does that look like? What does that really look like for you? So I'm going to tell you a few things. Now, the things that we're going to talk about today, my mom's just keeping it real with you. This ain't the only things, of course. But these are just some staples that as you adopting this wiped up mentality, you need to know. You ain't saying. So of course, first and foremost, what I always put out there on my channel is you having a relationship with the Lord of the universe. That's first and foremost, my girl. You already know. If you tune in, I'm always encouraging that. Because you have to have that spiritual foundation so that way you can really be guided and you listen to what the Lord God is showing you in your life for you to do. Now, also being, in this wiped up mentality, what are you doing around your club? Girl, you could be thinking like, what? Like, bitch, what are you talking about? Like, exactly what the fuck I just said, baby. What are you doing around your club? Do you keep your home clean? What type of energy do you have up in here? Who you let come in and out your club and shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Do you cook? Do you, know how to like really take good care of yourself? From a good self-love aspect of like really pouring into yourself. What type of environment do you have at your home? Now, the reason I bring your home up, babies, is because your home is your sanctuary. That's the place where at the end of the day, but you lay your head out there every night. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you waking up to. So the type of energy that you carry in your home really describes a lot about you. And the reason I say this is because think about like when you do get married one day. Now again, the wiped up mentality is not about a man. But the reason it's called wiped up mentality is because these are things that you would actually want to think about and do and practice when you are blessed by the grace of the Lord God to be in a fully committed relationship that could lead into a marriage one day. That's why I mentioned that earlier. Like, this episode is really for my girls where you're through with the playing of games with man, because maybe in the future you do want a serious committed relationship to manifest, in divine timing. So the things that you're doing now as adopting the wiped up mentality, you're not doing it for purposes of, I'm trying to get a man, I'm trying to do this for a man. No, you're doing it for a Lord of the universe in yourself. Period. But with that being said, because you do eventually in divine timing want a relationship to manifest, for a Lord God to send you a divine connection, these are things that you would also be doing if you were like a wife, an actual wife. So you want to start, babies, putting this shit into practice right now, because eventually in divine timing, you're going to be a wife one day. But this ain't, I'm not saying that, you only do it because you want to be a wife. Like, hell no. What do we say, babies? You being your own motherfucking support system right now by the grace of the Lord God. So you got to really ask yourself, what type of energy are you carrying in your home? What type of spirit do you have as a woman? You ain't saying? Do you never like cleaning up your crib? Or do you like cleaning up your crib, but you still have a really fucked up ass energy as a woman? You ain't saying? You allow any motherfucker up on you, so you got everybody type of energy, sweetheart, in your home. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really start asking yourself, like, what type of environment do you want to create for yourself? Because that's the place where you love at, am I right? Yeah. I bet she's one, right? So, okay, if that's the place that you love at, and you allowing other motherfuckers all up and through your crib, baby, what do you think is going to happen when that energy transfers to you in your life in some kind of way? And I ain't seeing none of this shit, my girls, to like judge you or make you feel bad. Hell no, but like, That's not what this shit about. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already know, mamas. We ain't never judging. We don't judge on this channel. Because of God, nobody's perfect. So I'm seeing this because I want my bushes to really think about this shit. Like, you talking about babies that you want to grow and you want to elevate and you want to change. You want to become better, right? Okay, so if you feel that way, you gotta know, mamas, you gotta protect your energy more. And by protecting your energy, you have to be more in control of how your energy is in the very place where but you lay your head down at night. So your crab and how like how you're doing things in your crab really determines a lot of what type of woman you are. This shit may sound well cliche, mamas, but cooking, let me tell you, cooking is an essential for a real woman at the end of the day. Now, I ain't saying that shit to those, like those sort of does on anybody, because, some of y'all could be like, girl, I don't like to cook, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that, like, this ain't, like, this ain't back in the day, like, this modern time. Let me tell you, like, let me put something out here right now, okay? Let me just really nip the shit in the bud right now, my girl. We ain't here for all that shit. If you're the type of girl where you're against what the hell I'm saying, I ain't judging. But stay in your motherfucking lane. And clearly this shit ain't for you, babies. Because we really talking to the girls out here that want better for their damn selves. So even if you want the type of girl, my girl, where you like cooking, but if you know you want better for yourself and you're just like, yo, I want to become better and just really do things differently in my life, but then you will be open to different things, or you will be open to continuing things that maybe you were already doing. So like if you were already a person that like to cook, you will continue to maximize off of that by the grace of the Lord God, meaning that you'll be wanting to do it more in your life. But if you got some fucked up ass attitude, like, I ain't doing that shit, listen, Bush, ain't nobody said you had to at the end of the day. But what I'm saying, guys, this is really for my girls that want better for their damn selves. And we ain't judging either way if you don't want to, but that's your lane. We respect motherfuckers for what they act and not for where we want them to be. So that means that if you don't agree with that, I respect you for where you at, baby. Not for where I want you to be, meaning not for where I, feel like that thing should be at for you. But at the same time, that's your motherfucking lane you driving in, my girl. And this the lane that we driving on. So respect us for where we at and not for where you think that we should be. AKA respect us for we talking about women that really do want to tap more into the divine femininity of the nature as a woman by the grace of the Lord God. And if you don't like that, I bet get the fuck off the video done. But what you're not going to do is think that you can put your low vibrational energy and opinion on women that do want better for their damn selves. Period. That's the motherfucking problem into these times. Motherfuckers don't know how to mind their damn business. And motherfuckers don't know how to understand that not everybody is the same. So you gonna have people out here that don't like it, but then you gonna have a lot of bitches out here that do. So I'm talking to my girls that do, my nigga. So let me put that out there. Because, we ain't about all that. I'm seeing this shit because this is a part of being a real woman by the grace of the Lord God. And I ain't judging no bitch that don't agree with it, but again, get the fuck off the damn video, my girl. If you don't know how to keep your snake ass comments to your damn self. Cause bitch, we ain't looking for all that spice for wow. So, like, just gotta put that out here. already know, babies. Like, if you know, if you a Bommiishell, you know what I'm saying? Like, Bush, if you a Bommiishell, you already know how a Bush gonna get down. You already know, sweet. So, you know, like, cooking is very important, babies. When you are talking about, you know, adopting that wiped up mentality. Because what you are feeding your bodies, that affects your mind, that affects your soul, your spirit, and your energy. So going back to what I was saying about, like, how do you keep your home? You know, like when I was mentioning about, you know, cleaning and, you know, what type of allergies are you allowing constantly in your crop? Baby, that affects everything. That affects your vibration, mamas, as a woman. And you know, like, a lot of times, baby girls, you don't really realize that, you know, consciously. But as you do grow a son and you elevate and change, these are things that, babies, you gotta be really mindful of. Because the more higher vibrational you raise to be more and more, is the more you will become, sweetheart, like a sponge to energy. You will become more like a motherfucking sponge, meaning that you're going to be more sensitive, sweet, to energy. So if your energy is very low vibrational in your home, you don't ever like to prepare your own food. Do you not know that there's like science behind cooking? So it's like when you're making your own meals, there's an energy that's going into that meal. You know what I'm saying? When you are actually at home and shit like that, and I talked about this before on my channel. If you are not tuned into the episode, babies, when I talked about how energy works and energy is very bad, I'm going to link that episode in the description box below, mamas. Let me tell you, but you need to tune into that episode because I go into full detail about like how energy works, how it can be, you know, just all these different things. I'm not gonna get too deep into it today because I've already, you know, went into like a full-blown episode about that. But check that episode out, mamas, if you have not tuned into it, you know. But I talked about that in that episode about like energy and your home and shit like that, you know. So just the different things that you do and your home really contributes to a lot of the energy that you carry. And considering that you're sleeping there, you're eating there, you know, like you're doing your maintenance there as a woman, you cooking the shits there and shit like that, you have to know that that's the place where you're going to absorb energy. You ain't saying? And even if you say, like, if you the type of bush where, let's say, you know, you travel a lot, right? So maybe you're not at your crib all the time. It still don't matter. That's your crib. So your body knows that at the end of the day, that's the home to you. You know what I'm saying? So with it knowing that, you still have to know that that place, you're going to absorb a lot. Listen, baby. And I know this shit may sound well cliche, well known, like, but this is well G shut. Your body can tell things without even you consciously being aware. But your subconscious mind and your body is in full alignment of knowing the motherfucking locations that you're at. You know what I'm saying? So this is why it's really important, sweethearts, that you look at and examine yourself and like, what do you do in your home? How do you have the energy in your home? What are you even ever cooking or preparing your foods and shit like that? That's one of the essentials as a woman. By the grace of the Lord, we gotta cook. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you have to cook every single night. That's really contingent upon your lifestyle. of what the Lord God is guiding you to do, babies. But what I am seeing is that as a woman that is trying to really adapt that white mentality, but you want to know how to feed yourself. You want to know how to prepare certain things in case of whatever kind of situation that comes up. You know, let me tell you something about back in the day, my girl. And I don't give a fuck if nobody like what the hell I'm saying or not. But one of the main things with women back in the day, they knew how to heal. The women back in the day, when you really think about your grandmothers, you know, your moms and shit like that, your great-great-grandmothers, they really knew how to use the kitchen as like a healing tool for them. Through the foods, through the spices, through the different recipes that the Lord God blessed them to have knowledge and wisdom of. And it did so much for everybody in the motherfucking home. Hey, Shane, let me tell you, that is one of the problems nowadays. Motherfuckers is too damn unplugged onto like the technology of the world, babies, that they really lost the essence of who they are as being that woman. You know what I'm saying? That's really truly connected to a lower God in the divine femininity. But see, the thing is, let me tell you, like, when you have that spiritual foundation with the Lord God, that's why I was mentioning that as the first thing, sweethearts. He guides you on that way. He starts to guide you on just so many things that you need to do, you know, in your life as just being that feminine woman. As adopting that wiped up mentality, you know? And when you really have that connection with him, you're going to listen. Because at the end of the day, you are in tune. You know what I'm saying? So you're not just going to brush off the shit that he's showing you that you need to do. And divine timing, you're going to put it to play. So this is something that you really want to be conscious and aware of. Your home. You know, how you are keeping your home. What type of things are you allowing in your home? You know, are you making your own foods ever? You know, because all of that stuff really do have a lot to do with you. And it has a lot to do with the energy that you produce in your own space. Don't wait till you get married to know how to be a wife. You ain't saying? You should know how to be a wife way before you get married, baby. Because you should be being that to your own damn self, first and foremost. But like I said, your relationship with the Lord of the universe should be above all, first and foremost. Because when you have that in check, my girl, then you're going to listen to the divine guidance on how you can be that wife in your own life, in your own home. You know what I'm saying? Because trust the motherfucker, believe, girl. Allah God, he will guide your ass on different things you should be doing as a wife to yourself. He will guide you. But it's up to you to listen. So when you in that energy of really having that spiritual foundation locked in with your creator, you're going to listen to a Lord when he guides you on that way. And nothing happens overnight, babies. So you gotta know that that's the process. You know, things will happen in divine timing gradually. But the point is Bush, follow the yellow brick road. You know what I'm saying? Follow the yellow brick road of it all. And you're going to notice that evolution start taking place in your life just naturally, sweet. You know, something else that's really important is adopting this wiped up mentality, mama. This a really dark one, so all of them really bug. But yeah, that's a bug one. Like, yeah, I'ma tell you, like, this is a really bug one, shooty. not being accessible. Yes, I said it. Yes, I said it. Girl. Girl, let me tell you, like, we have a girl talk to these so much, like, not being accessible. So let's rewind it back. Or what we you know, like what we put out there on the motherfucking books when this episode started. Because we put out there that, you know, today's episode is really for my bushes here. You're kind of over the different toxic phases of like dudes and shit like that. You already have fun, blah 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 blah, right? So you're over all of that, right? But you know, eventually in the future, you want to get married, right? You know, eventually in the right time you want that. But you just know you don't want to deal with the toxic stuff right now. So you want to know, like, I'm going to keep it well with you, baby. And really feel me on that. I need you to really feel me, mama. Part of adopting that white up mentality, don't be accessible to niggas out here. Bush, let me like you know, like let me tell you, like Bush, that's really bug on the white thumb mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you're a wife, right? I'm really talking to my bushes via you want to be on a real equal give and take marriage one day between you and that man, that dude and you know what I'm saying? Just between you, him, and the Lord God. You know what I'm saying? That's that. I'm really talking to my girls out here that like fall in that category, right? So naturally, when you talk about being a wife and that type of dynamic where it's just you and that dude, wow, and the Lord God, the creator that brought you together. So are you going, you know, like, are you gonna be out here like fucking other niggas and shit like that? If you married to your dude, are you gonna be out here fucking other niggas? Are you gonna be out here talking to other dudes and shit like that? You know, spending time with other dudes and all of that? Are you going to be doing that, babies? If you're quote unquote being faithful in a marriage, no. You ain't saying, because like I said, babies, this is really for my baby girls where you want to be in a marriage where there's no cheating going on, you know, on both ends, right? Okay, so, but you being the wife to yourself right now, right? That's what you betting on. You being the wife to yourself, because again, we talking about a wifed up mentality. And no, this is not about doing the shit for purposes of a man, but this is about doing it for Allure Gore in your damn self. But the things that Allure Gore is guiding you to do as being in that wifed up mentality, mamas, these are shit that you would do if you were actual wife. That's why we calling it wifed up mentality, you know? So, gotta keep reminding you of that in case you know, like, in case you get a little confused, you know, let me remind you. So, are you being on this energy where you're really adapting that wiped up mentality? It's time to not be accessible, my girl. It's time to, even though you know that you don't want to deal with a certain amount of blah, 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 understand that since you know you don't want to do that, you shouldn't be out here fucking a nigga and shit like that. You shouldn't be out here giving motherfuckers your time. That I see something wrong? You shouldn't be out here just talking to niggas and shit like that, talking to different dudes. Now, baby girls, you could be feeling like, well, girl, like, if I know one day I want to get married, and I know that, like, one day I want to, like, be in a fully committed relationship, so that it can lead into marriage, why wouldn't I talk to no dude if, like, I'm interested in them and they interested in me, right? You know, mamas, like, some of y'all could probably be thinking like that. But let me tell you, baby. And I've said this before on my channel. When a Lord God is ready for you to come into divine union with your divine counterpart, girl. When a Lord God is ready for you to come and meet your Pharaoh, yo nigga that's being divinely sent into your life by a Lord God, bush and shit will stop that. I'm telling you, baby, nothing and no one will stop that, because a Lord God will make sure, babies, that it is divinely orchestrated in whatever kind of way that it does for you. For you and that dude to be together, to meet, to come across each other paths, for whatever, right? But you don't want to waste your time with dudes that are not that nigga. You don't want to waste your time, babies, on dudes that's not that dude that a Lord God is standing into your life. Because what are we talking about, mamas? We already established that you're tired of that. So if you're tired of that, why still give your energy and allow men to have access to you in that kind of way? I mean, come on now, like, talk to me, baby. You know, like, you was talking and shit like that before. I need you to talk right now. Huh? Why give these dudes out here access to you and that kind of way if you already said you sick of that shit? You gotta trust in a Lord God, baby. This is why I tell my babies, I don't just see the shit, you know, like, you already know, my girl, like, I ain't just seeing this shit to cop with you. Like, I could better win this shit. I'm always telling you what, to have that divine relationship with the Lord God. I'm not saying you won't be perfect, baby. But you damn sure, as I always say, you can't be acting like Satan's daughter. And you have to make that commitment to really making him a part of your life. You know what I'm saying, babies? And like I always say, a Lord God, he don't expect for you to be perfect, but he do expect for you to be very genuine when you have a divine relationship with him in yourself. For you to be very consistent with your relationship with him and yourself, and to strive for excellence in all areas of your life. And when you do that as a girl, you're going to grow, elevate, change, evolve over time, because you're holding yourself accountable. So you'll elevate over divine timing and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you constantly to have that relationship with him, because the more you strengthen it, is the more that you will be able to differentiate when he's truly guiding you in your life versus just you being on your ego shit. Hey, Shane? Your ego shit, which is really, you know, when you on your ego shit and you making decisions and, you know, you're coming to conclusions based off of your ego, that's not really attached to a lower God. That's really attached to a low vibrational energy that typically, when depending on the situation, it could be Satan's energy, just trying to get you to make foolish ass motherfucking decisions. You know what I'm saying, babies? So it's like, you not trying to be on that type of motherfucking time anymore, my girl. So if you're not trying to be on that, you gotta make better decisions, babies. So in doing that, mamas, why allow these dudes out here to keep having access to you? adopt a wife mentality like, sure, you already a wife. So you ain't even, like, you ain't about to let these motherfuckers hit your pussy for well. You ain't letting them touch shut. You ain't letting these niggas lick shut. You not letting these niggas all up and through your damn club and shut. You not giving them your time, talking to them, dating them and all of that. You're not doing all of that. You're going to be patient and you're going to wait until the Lord God divinely orchestrates for you to come into union with that person that you're destined to be with. And when that happens, babies, because you're so close to a Lord God, He'll guide you that's that man. And y'all will go through whatever necessary steps to does at that time to get to know each other. And then, if it's a Lord God's will, y'all will develop into more. So, don't be accessible. Again, you already a wife, my girl. You ain't gotta motherfucking jump around in hula hoops and shit like that, going round and round with a nigga out here to see like a he could be or do like how no, but you already dealt with that shit. We already talked about that, mamas. You already know a bitch telling the truth. I'm sorry, like, that's you. like you already know, like, girl, you already done to us. So that's why I put that shit out there first. You done with that phase. So you gotta trust that your father, which is the Lord. A Lord God, the Lord, the Holy Spirit, the divine, but you gotta trust in your father that when he ready to send his son in your life, that Pharaoh, go, he gonna come in your life. That's where it really come and you really trusting and believing and the divine timing of what the Lord God really already has written in your life to happen. Don't let motherfuckers see play them kind of games in your heart, like trying to convince your mind that you gotta talk to people in order to come into union with your divine counterpart. No, the fuck you don't. You just gotta be focused on a Lord God, your damn self, becoming that better version of yourself, mamas. And in divine timing, a Lord God gonna make sure that you and whoever you destined to be with will come into union. And that ain't no, oh God, that's some old school shit, like, that's some, like, that's some outdated way of thinking. No, bitch, that's some OG shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the motherfucking problem with a lot of people today. They so busy trying to look all day. They so busy trying to be on the market instead of just relaxing and chilling the fuck out and let a Lord God do the work in that sense. But you gotta do the work, baby, on your damn self and really worrying about the things that he's got you to do in your own individual life and chill out. And when you chill, my girl, that's when the blessing will come in divine timing. It's not all about, babies, being like everybody else out here. That, like, Bush, like, that should really, like, tell you a lot. Because when you really look at everybody else, it should really last. Come on now, let's be the motherfucking facts. It should really last, my girl. Hell no, it's not. Because everybody trying to do the same thing and look. Instead of just really focusing on what the Lord God is guiding them to do in their life. I'm not saying that you're going to, again, be perfect and never make a mistake and you can't enjoy life. That's not what the fuck I'm saying right now. I'm just saying that you on a path to one better for yourself. And adopting this wife mentality is you already being in that mind frame, baby, of being that wife in your own life. Ain't got shit to do with a nigga. You know what I'm saying? You already moving out here like a well-bossed bush by the grace of a Lord God. You already holding your shit down, my nigga, like a real woman. You already tapping into that divine femininity as a wild woman. You're already doing that before you even got into a marriage or a fully committed relationship. You already doing all those things, my girl. Because you really listening to what the Lord God is guiding you to do in your life. So you seeing how that shit benefiting you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you adding up the chords and shit like that. You adding up the chips, bush. So you already see how that shit really happening for you in your own life. But you doing things that would also be applicable for when a Lord God do finally bless you to have that divine counterpart in your life. Don't be accessible. You on your, you know, like, you really in your Bommiishell, you know, like, for well, high value Bommiishell energy lane. You know, like, you want that shit for well. And I did an episode as well talking about, you know, like, what is a Bommiishell? If you have not listened to that episode, I'm gonna link that episode as well. Wow, because you really need to hear that episode too. Because I really, you know, like, I tell my bushes what a Bommiishell is and stuff like that, and go into all that good stuff. But like, babies, essentially what I'm seeing, guys, you don't need to be accessible. You don't need to be accessible, mamas. You already been on that fees, you know. And you seen that fees got you nowhere when it comes to like a really lifetime committed relationship. And it's no loss, because at the end of the day, but if you learn some good valuable lessons, and you know, a Lord God will permit women to go through those kind of visas, because you're meant to learn things during that time. But at the end of the day, if a Lord God got a real divine plan for you, my girl, you're not going to stay in that phase for the rest of your life. So now that phase is, you know, been there, done that, closed that chapter, you just gotta focus on where you are now and not be concerned about the man. You know what I'm saying? And then being in this well boss bush type of energy where, you know, like, you're really ascending mentally and you're mature one. And to like adopting that white mentality, it really also has everything to do with not allowing people to just have unlimited kind of access to you. So I hope this helps, babies. I hope this helps, baby girls. You gotta look at the mamas. You gotta really look at it like this, sweethearts, that you're becoming more potent. Like how that sounds, right? You know, like, you're becoming more potent, baby. You're purifying yourself. You know, like, you're purifying and you're detoxing and cleansing your energy, your mind, your soul, your spirit. And you're stepping onto a new dimension of how you do things in your life. So no matter what you were doing prior, if you've already, you know, like I was saying earlier, mamas, if you've already been doing shit like this, then you're continuing, but you're ascending more by the grace of the Lord God. But if you wasn't doing none of this shit, or you were maybe doing some of the things, but not really any of, you know, like, to that full extent, don't matter. The whole point is, when you're making that decision to say, okay, you know what, like, I'm going to step into like more of like a wiped up mentality. You know, because I've been here, I've done certain things, and I want better for myself. That's what it's about. You really making that decision in that moment, babies. It's not about where you started. It's about where you end up. What you're currently doing in that moment that really makes you ain't a world difference and shit. It's not about like where you started though, because a lot of people can start one way and they end up a whole different way, because that's who they were really destined to be the whole time of where they ended up at. You know what I'm saying, mamas? So you gotta look at, babies, the things that we were talking about today. These are good things that you want to start adapting as, you know, being in this wiped up mentality. You want to be a wife, baby, to your own self. You want to be nurturing, loving, caring to your own self. You want to be protective over your own self and all the kind of ways. Protective over your mind, your soul, your spirit, your energy, your body, your time, your emotions. You want to be protective over that. You want to know how to like really nurture yourself through your own cooking. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that you know how to really nurture your home. You want to be careful about who the fuck you letting in and out your club. You know? And that's not just only when it comes to man, but anybody in general. You want to start adopting that mentality where you know you're not the fuck accessible. You know, you're being productive in your life. You really moving and shaking, like you really handling shit. And you really saying, yo, I'm not for the bullshit, my nigga, on any kind of level anymore. And I'm willing to work and really level up on some real ass shit. And really hold myself accountable to do better. Fuck what was going on before. I'm talking about now. You know? So it's like just really understanding that as being a wifed up mentality type of girl, sweethearts, you are a whole different lane now. You mature, you know, like, or you're mature one, and this is something that's new for you. And you ain't allowing society to dictate how you want your motherfucking shit at the end of the day. You're following the divine guidance of what the Lord God is guiding you through your woman intuition, through the signs that He give around you, through synchronicity events that occur to get your attention to something bigger, babies, and through gut feelings that He gives you as a woman. That's how you're governing your life. Because see, when you get married one day by the grace of the Lord God, that's still how you should be governing your home, your life, your mind, your soul, your energy. You know what I'm saying? Start looking at this as like you're purifying yourself. You're cleansing yourself. You're getting things prepared for that next chapter of becoming a wife one day to someone else. But first you gotta be a wife, babies, to yourself. You have to really know yourself. You have to be that support system to yourself, that protective barrier to yourself. And that's what a Lord God wants for you, mama. Because when you really start to adopt that type of love for yourself, babies, can't nobody take that shit from you. Period. Because you gain that love from a Lord God putting it within you, because you're constantly pouring into yourself and you're valuing yourself more. Again, it's not about judging, sweetheart. We do not judge on this channel. You know, like I make that shit very clear, like almost every motherfucking episode, because I want people to really know that this ain't about judging. A Lord God is the only person that could judge anybody, because He's the only person that is perfect, the divine creator of all creation. Period. So it's not about that. But at the end of the day, as being your sis and shit like that, Bush, I'm gonna tell you what's good. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna put that shit out there. Now it's up to you what you decide to do in your own life. But I'm going to put it out there, mamas, for my girls, for my babies to really know, so that you can understand that adopting this wiped up mentality, this is the shit to really move on. If you do want to live that life where you know you want better for yourself, and you tired of doing the same things that you once did before, because you know that it's not really producing the change and Whether if it's one area or multiple areas in your life that you would like to see. You gotta know when a Lord God is like really showing you that you need to switch and move up things. You know what I'm saying? So this is a really good way to do those things and to really start just being that wife in your own life. And being that true support system that a Lord of the universe works through to build you up. So I love you, babies, so much. Love you, sweet ones. So much. Please like this video so that way our channel can continue to grow. Comment below, mamas. Let me know, like, shit, is that your situation? You know what I'm saying? Like, have you already had this wiped up mentality in the past and you notice how it's been benefiting you? Or are you a girl that, you know, you're gonna start having, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna switch some shut up or whatever like that. I'm really start to practice what we talked about today. Let me know, mamas. Remember, the things that we talked about today, these are just a couple things. These are just like a few things, you know, to keep in mind when you are having that wiped up mentality. But this is not the only things. Shame, but we talked about just like a few good things to really keep in mind, baby girls, when you talk about that you really want to start ascending or continue to ascend, you know, on that wiped up mentality type of time, you know. So make sure you subscribe, become a part of the Dynasty, hit that notification bell so you are updated, babies, when I post my next topic. Check out the playlist too, mamas. I have so many topics in there that you could really benefit from, you know. So definitely check it out. And pretty soon, but you know, your girl will be having no stories that will be introduced to the channel. Baby, let me tell you, these will be some new stories that you can actually watch on my channel. So it's not just going to be, you know, like things that you listen to, but you'll be able to watch it. So we gonna be laughing and shame, we gonna be cooking the shots. You know what I'm saying? A lot of advice given, but it's gonna be a lot of different things that do get introduced. So stay tuned, baby girls, because you know it's gonna be coming. And if you have not done so yet, go ahead and follow your girl on Instagram. My Instagram name is right on that screen, but check the description box below, sweethearts, because I have other social media platforms down here as well. So make sure that you follow me, babies, because I would love to have you a part of a Bommiishell Dynasty. What's up? What's motherfucking good? Yeah. But until next time, sweets. Peace, love, and light always. Mwah. Later.